Good morning, children. Once again, I welcome you to the science class. Let us discuss the adaptations part 2 today. Right? In the previous video, we have discussed the adaptations in the hot and dry climate about the fennec fox, the camel and all. And today we shall discuss about the adaptations of animals in hot, tropical and temperate climate and extremely cold climate. First, let us begin with the hot, tropical and temperate climate. In the hot tropical climate, there is high rainfall, almost every day it rains, and the temperature is also around 35 degrees on an average. Whereas temperate regions are slightly cooler than the tropical regions. That means in the temperate and tropical regions, especially in the tropical regions, there is high humidity, and so the animals, they have a lot of problems of cooling their body. So they try to regulate their body temperature by evaporation of the sweat. So the excessive sweating is there in the humid regions, and this evaporation, it causes cooling and cools the body of the animals. Then some of the animals, they do panting and licking. Panting means they breathing fast by keeping their tongue out and licking their body so that it evaporates and cools them. Excessive sweating, as I said, also cools the body. Another adaptation is in the behavior of the animals. They remain more active in morning and evening time. Afternoons, they rest in the afternoons and remain more active in the morning and evening. Animals like elephants, they have large ears. So they can flap their ears like fan and cool their body. Long trunk is there for drinking water and for breaking the wood and for picking up things. Then camouflage. Camouflage means an animal has the same color as the surrounding, or it can blend in the surrounding. If the color of that animal mixes so well that it is very difficult to identify the animal in the surrounding, to spot that animal in the surrounding, especially animals like leaf insect and stick insect. In the tropical region, there are large variety of insects and their predators are also so many. So these animals, they are always in danger of being eaten away by some predator. So this leaf insect, it is having color of the leaf as well as the shape of the leaf. When it is sitting on a twig or a tree, it appears that it is a leaf. So the predator is being befooled by them. Stick insect looks like a stick, dry stick. So this is camouflage to protect themselves from the predators. In the tropical regions, there is a large number of animals are found. So there is competition for food also. So animals, they tend to eat some food which is not eaten by some other animal to avoid this competition. Arboreal habit of animals like monkeys, lion-tailed macaque is also helpful in surviving in the tropical region. Arboreal habit means they live on the trees. They avoid being on the ground. They move from tree to tree in search of food, and they stay on the tree, they live on the tree. That is arboreal habit. Okay. Then in the extremely cold climate, the temperatures go below the freezing point in the Arctic and the Antarctic region, where animals like polar bear, penguins, Arctic fox, ptarmigans, Siberian cranes, etc. are found. Now these animals, most of them have fur on their body, like polar bear, Arctic fox Arctic hare, they have fur on their body which protects them from the heat, from the cold. It keeps them warm. There is fat under the skin that is called blubber. This fat under the skin is also very helpful in insulating them. It does not allow the body heat to escape. Furry paws and small ears and tail help to maintain the body heat. Animals in the extremely cold region, they spend their winters inactively. They remain inactive in the winters. They hibernate. They sleep in the winter so that they require less food and their body energy is not wasted. Then camouflage is also very helpful, like for animals like polar bear. It is white in color and lives in the white surroundings, so it cannot be spotted very easily. Arctic birds like ptarmigans, they have feathers up to their feet. Normally feathers are not there on the feet of the birds, but in the ptarmigans and the Arctic birds, they have their feet are also covered with the feathers to protect themselves from the cold. Also ptarmigan, the feather colors also changes in the winter and summer. And lastly, we have migration. Birds, they migrate. Siberian cranes, Arctic terns, they take long distances, they cover long distances and go to warmer regions so that they can avoid this extremely cold climate. So migration also helps them to survive in such habitat. So children, this is all about adaptations. Go through the book carefully and watch the videos carefully. In case of any doubt, do feel free to contact me. Thank you so much.